Bloomberg's AI editor, Seth Fiegerman's with us with the latest. This is an interesting case study because it is OpenAI more widely releasing a model that the US government has had time to review per the executive order of the President of the United States last month. What do we need to know?
Yeah, I mean, it has shades of what happened with Anthropic, though there are some distinctions here. There was not really any formal export control or ban on OpenAI's model, so throughout this felt a little bit more voluntary. But the government had pressured OpenAI to do a staggered release of the model and approved an initial list of partners who were able to access it. Now they're saying it'll be available publicly to everyone starting tomorrow, but we don't really have much clarity on what, if anything, has changed. With Anthropic, there were additional cybersecurity safeguards that were agreed to and implemented as part of the company bringing back its Fable and Mythos models. Here, we don't really know what meaningfully has shifted.
Right.
What we do know is that this just does not feel like a workable long-term strategy, at least for AI developers, to have to go through this kind of ad hoc reaction.
Let's talk about the model itself or themselves. There was a limited preview, but basically OpenAI is doing this in 3 tiers. What do we know about this generation of model from OpenAI?
Yeah, I mean, more of what we've been seeing in recent months from both OpenAI and Anthropic, that this model, this family of models, should be more capable when it comes to cybersecurity tasks and both to defending cybersecurity as well as AI encoding efforts. And ultimately, as we were talking about earlier, with the IPO coming, OpenAI and Anthropic are vying against each other to cater to this market for coding and cybersecurity tools and getting as many business customers as they can. So it's really paramount to get these new models out as fast as they can in the face of increasing opposition from the government.
Seth, some quick context to what you said at the beginning. Sam Altman seemed to sort of be more on a voluntary basis willing to do this with the US government. Could you give some of the background, please?
Yeah, I mean, again, this is not the Commerce Department, as far as we know, putting out a formal export control ban on OpenAI's models in the way that happened with Anthropic. And throughout, in recent months, it's felt like there's been a bit more of an adversarial or tense relationship between Anthropic and the government than there has been between OpenAI and the government. That said, if the government is pressuring, whether formally or informally, the company to move a little bit more slowly here, it's hard for any company to buck that pressure. So I think we've seen this happen seemingly in a more voluntary way, though under some duress.